Welcome back, students. Now we see the try this. In that we have already done the number of faces, number of edges and number of vertices for cube. Now you have this kind of diagram that I have already drawn over here. So what happens in this? The bottom part is in the cube shapes and the upper portion is in the pyramid shapes. That pyramid is in quadrilateral pyramid. So now we have to count the number of faces, number of edges and number of vertices. So let's see the same diagram I have drawn over here. So here, bottom of this quadrilateral prism is the one surface of the cube. So we have to avoid that particular surface, this surface, this one. This we cannot count because it will not be visible. Okay, so when you join this surface and the cube surface, then it is not visible. So now how many faces? So let's see number of faces. So this is your first. We know that in quadrilateral pyramid we have 4 lateral surfaces. 1, 2, back side, 3 and this is the front side, 4. So 4 surfaces for this pyramid, and remaining this surface we are not considering the common surfaces. So we know that in cube we have 6 surfaces, in that one we have to ignore. So 5 from the cube, 4 from this pyramid. So how many number of faces? 4 plus 5, we have 9 faces. Now number of edges. So count 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 lateral surfaces of the pyramid. 4, then this one 5, 6, 7, 8, then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and this one 16. So total 16 edges are there. And number of vertices 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So number of vertices are 9. So this way we can count number of faces, vertices and edges. That question is given as try this. One more question is given. Okay, let's draw the diagram for that first. In that we will calculate the same thing, number of faces, edges and vertices. So first we draw the diagram. It is nothing but it is a cube. So first we draw the cube. The cube is little bit broken from its one vertices. So what kind of diagram we will get now? It's like this. Okay. So now we have to calculate the number of faces, edges and vertices for this diagram. Okay. So we know that in cube how many faces we have? 6 faces. And in that 6 we have one more face added, that is this one in the triangular shape. So how many faces now? We have 7 faces. And number of edges, we know that in cube we have number of edges, 12 number of edges, but in that we have to add now one more edges, 13, this one 14 and this one 15. So number of edges 15. Now number of vertex 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here in place of 1 now we have 3 vertex. 1, 2, 3. So now count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So total 10 vertices are there. So this way we can find the faces, edges and vertices of the given particular solid shape. So this is all about your 2-dimensional and 3-dimensional solid shapes. So in project I have asked you about, you have to list it out 10 building structures or monument from all over the world in which this kind of geometrical shapes are used in the construction of that particular building. Maybe it can be in the shape of rectangle, square, triangle, pyramid shapes, cuboid shapes, cube shapes, sphere. So these are the basic geometrical shapes which you have already learned from the lower standard. That is square, rectangle, triangle, that you have already learned from the lower standard. In our higher standard you have learned 3D shapes, that is cube, cuboid, sphere, cone, cylinder. So you have to search about that particular structural buildings from the Google. In that these specific geometrical shapes are used in that particular building construction. Okay, for example, if you consider a Taj Mahal, so in that also geometrical shapes are used in that particular construction, maybe in the rectangular shape, maybe in the sphere shapes. Okay, if you consider a pyramid which is located in the Egypt, so in that also the shape of pyramid is nothing but your pyramid what you have learned, quadrilateral pyramid or triangular pyramid. So such kind of structure, such kind of monument structure or building structure from all over the world you have to identify. 10 you have to identify, you have to list it out, and you have to just paste picture of that geometrical shapes, in which geometrical shapes are used, and you have to just write a small write-up for that particular building structure. One image I have already posted so that you will get the idea how you have to write the information about that particular building structure. Okay, pyramid I have already posted that image, so you will get the better idea for that. Rather than if you have any question and query, you can ask me through message in my WhatsApp group, not a personal message. Okay, so this is all about your introduction part of solid shapes, as well as whatever queries if you have still you can ask me in the group only. Okay, now we will move on to the needs for building 3D shapes. Needs means what? If you want to form any particular 3D shapes, you have to require a basic structural diagram which you can fold and make the 3D shapes. So that we will discuss now. Now see, our next topic is needs for building 3D shapes. If you want to build a cube, then this is the need for the building cube. What you have to do? The same shapes you can draw on a plain paper. Then you have to do the cutout of that. When you cut it out, it looks like this. I have just changed the shape. My net is not like this. It is little bit different. You can top and bottom you can draw anywhere and you can cut it. You will get the cube. So this way you can get the net on a paper, draw. And what you have to do, you have to fold the shapes. Where the edges is there, you have to fold the shapes from there. So you will get the sharpen edges. Okay. Fold like this. First, without fixing, you have to fold like this. So this is the net of cube. Then what you have to do, you have to just fold and you have to stick the shapes. This is the extra portion I have to keep so that you can just paste the whole shapes like this and from the above like this. So this becomes your cube. So from the net you can build a shape of 3D shapes of cube. For that you have to just draw the net on the plain paper, do the cutting of that plain paper, and wherever you get the edges, from the edges you have to fold this net so that you will get the exact shape of cube. So this is the net and you can form the shapes. Same way, if you want to form a cylinder you know that from the rectangular shape of paper you can easily fold and make the cylinder. So this is your lateral surface through which you can make the cylinder. One is the circle, your top and bottom both are circles. So this way you can form. This is the net. Now next I have a pyramid. I have quadrilateral pyramid. So this is the net of quadrilateral pyramid. So what you have to do? First of all, this is the square shaped quadrilateral. So all these 4 triangles which I have made, before triangle you have to make that in the square shapes. Okay, then you have to find the center point and remaining portion you have to cut it. So means all 5 squares are of same measurement. One is the center, remaining 4 triangles. First of all, you have to draw the shape of square. Okay, then you have to find the midpoint and you have to join its edges like this, and remaining extra portion you have to cut. So you will get the net of pyramid like this, quadrilateral pyramid. Then what you have to do, wherever the edges, from the edges you have to fold it first like this. Okay, now all the 4 you have to club so that you will get this quadrilateral shape pyramid. Okay, so this way from the net you can easily build the 3-dimensional shape. So this is how we can build cube and how we can build the pyramids, quadrilateral pyramid. So this is all about the nets for building 3D shapes. You have given cone also. Cone also you can form with the help of net. You have given the cuboid. First of all, you have to draw the net on the paper, cut it out, and you can just fold from the edges. You will get the 3-dimensional shape. So this is all about how you can form the 3D shape from the given nets. Thank you.